And now we're on to our last one. So we are going to do lesson 2, learn 5, finding and replacing items. If this is your first time, click on learn. If it isn't, click on practice. I've already done it once, so I'm going to click on practice and continue. All right, there we are. So let me go through really quick. This has a lot of steps, but I don't think they take too long. Let me go through and clear them all out so we can do them together. All right, step 1 says open and save a document as. So open the invitation to annual meeting document from this file path that it tells you and save it as invitation to annual meeting 2016 also to the file path that it tells you. So remember, your file path will be different than mine. So I'm going to File and Open, Browse, Documents, JasperActive. You'll click in your name. I'm clicking on Resource Files. There's Invitation to Annual Meeting right there. Double click to open that. And then File, Save As. And I can click right up here on my file path. Opens my file manager. There's my JasperActive right there. Go to My Projects. And then I'm saving it as Invitation to Annual Meeting 2016. So it already says Invitation to Annual Meeting. So if I just click to the end, I can add 2016. It's not having me change the file type, so I will click Save. And then it wants me to select the text, insert date, and type in the current date. So I can click and drag to select that. And I'm just going to type in, it is October 30th, 2017. All right, and I will click Mark as answered and Next. Now it wants me to use a keyboard shortcut to display a navigation pane. So if I click into the document, remember, got to click in there. If I was on my instructions, got to click in here to activate it. I'm going to hold the Control key down and I'm going to press F. Now there's that navigation pane. I have my clipboard open and I don't think I need it, so I'm going to exit out of it. All right, so we did that. That was all that there was in step 2. So I'm going to hit Mark as read and Next. Now it wants me to type in 2012 into the navigation pane. All right, and look at, it's now highlighted some text on my document. It's given me anywhere that it shows 2012. And you can see the results list right here. So it will show me here as well on the navigation pane where those entries are. So it should be only 2. I only see 2. That's correct. So we're going to hit Mark as answered and go to the next step. So step 4, use a keyboard shortcut. Click in the document and then press Control H to display the find and replace. So hold the Control key down and hit the letter H. And now we have find and replace that shows up. So this will allow us to find something in our document and replace it with something else. So we need to click Mark as answered on that one and go to the next step. Ensure the Find What field, so here it is, Find What, shows 2012, which it does. In the Replace With field, here's Replace With right here. Delete any characters, there aren't any. And then type 2016, 2016. And then it wants us to click Replace All. So you have different options down here. We want to hit Replace All. And it made 2 replacements. Okay, it says click OK to close that message box. Now close the Find and Replace dialog box and the navigation pane and save the document. And I can just do that right up here on the Quick Access toolbar. And then I will click Mark as answered and Next. All right, so step 6. Open the TEC employee list file located in your file path that's listed in your instructions, and then save it as TEC employee list revised in that My Projects folder. So I'm going to File, I'm going to Open, Browse, should be Documents is right there, JasperActive, Resource Files, TEC employee list, making sure that's the one that is showing. I'm going to File, Save As. Again, I'm going to click up here, click on JasperActive, go into My Projects, and then it already says TEC employee list, so I just click on the end and type in Revised. So now it says TEC employee list revised, and click Save. Select Mark as Answered and go to Step 7. In Step 7, we want to click the Home tab, and in the paragraph group, click the Show Hide. This is a paragraph symbol, but it's formatting symbols. Command to show the formatting marks, all right? So here's our home. We got to find that paragraph right there, and then you see that formatting symbol right here. And we've done this before, so we're going to click on that. There's all of those symbols throughout the documents. And it wants you to scroll through the document to notice how the paragraph markers show you where the Enter key was pressed. All right, Mark is answered. And next. And we're going to edit the brochure. So we want to click Control or press Control and H. So I clicked in the document. So I'm going to hold Control down. I'm going to hit H to display the Find and Replace dialog box. Now try finding some special characters to quickly remove some of those formatting characters. In the Find What field, we're going to delete any characters there. So it says 2012. We're going to delete that. And then click the More button. Here's More right here. And it says click the paragraph mark. Okay, let's see. Click the More button. If the options do not display, then click the Special button. Aha, there's Special right there. And then we want to click Paragraph Mark. And it says do this twice to insert 2 codes into the field. So let's do it again. Go to Special, Paragraph Mark, right? It's showing us 2 of those now, because we're looking for anywhere that they hit that twice in the document, or hit Enter twice. So this code represents that paragraph character and indicates that the Enter key was pressed. All right, click in the Replace With field. It's right here. Delete any characters that are in there. So it says 2016. We're going to delete that out. Click on Special, and then click the paragraph mark once. All right, so we're going to find anywhere that they clicked Enter twice in this document and replace it with just once. All right, now we're going to click on Replace All. There we go. It says we made 36 replacements. We're going to click OK. And see how quickly it removed all of those instances where that special character paragraph mark appeared twice and has now replaced it with just once. So you'll still need to review the document to determine where the page breaks should occur or if changes are needed in the formatting. So anytime you're doing something like this, you always want to make sure you go back through and double check that things are looking the way you want it to. Go ahead and click Mark as Answered and Next. Now we're going to do Find and Replace formatting. So try finding a piece of text and replacing it with formatted text. So something that we're going to make the text look different. So click in the Find What field. So I closed mine. I got to do it again. I'm going to hit Control H. There it is. In the Find What field, delete any text that's there. So I'm going to take out those paragraph marks and I'm going to type Sid Taylor. And then in the Replace With field, I'm going to delete out that text and I'm going to type Sid Taylor again. But now I'm going to click on the Format tab right here, and then I'm going to click Font. And it's going to give me some options for what I want that font to look like. All right, in this font style list, we're going to click Bold. So there's font style, there's bold. And then we want to make sure that the size is 12 points, right? So I got it bold, 12-point font. I'm going to click OK. So it's taking anywhere it says Sid Taylor in there and replacing it with the same words, but they're going to be 12-point font and bolded. And then we want to click on Replace. So not Replace All, but just Replace. So it's going to replace it once right there. And then it wants us to do it one more time. And now it tells us, oh, we finished searching the document. So they've changed all of the entries that look like that first one there. So we'll click OK. and then we'll close this find and replace dialog box. So you were asked to click, sorry about the bell. So you were asked to click the replace option to verify the first instance of the found text. Clicking replace the second time triggered the replacement to occur. And as there were no other occurrences of the search text, Word displayed the number of occurrences. You're going to now save and close the document. So I'm going to hit save, and I am going to close, and it shouldn't ask me to do anything to that because I just saved it. So I'm going to click mark as answered and next. Now it wants us to set up an autocorrect entry. So it is asking us to press Control and N to create a new blank document. So I'm going to click into the document that's in here already. So I'm activating Word. I'm going to hold down Control key and I'm going to hit N. And there's that new document right there. It says click on File and then click on Options. So Options is way down here at the bottom. And in the left of the Word Options dialog box, so here's the left-hand side, click Proofing. There it is right here. And then click the autocorrect options. So there's autocorrect options, there's the autocorrect options button. So it says, suppose you consistently mistype the phrase and the and want Word to correct the spelling when it identifies you or identifies it as you type. So you might have something that you particularly consistently make an error with that you might want to have it automatically correct for you. So you'll look down here on step 3. It says click in the blank field for replace and type and the. So here's the replace section, and I'm going to type ANDTHE. Oh, except look very closely. It wants us to type the word and then there's going to be a D in front of the THE, right? And you can see I already have it here once because I've done this lesson already, so I'm going to delete that out and I'm going to do it again. Okay, and DTHE. In the blank field for with, type and the. So here's with, here's the field, ANDTHE. So now anytime I accidentally type this, it's going to change it for me to this. And then I'm going to click add. There we go. And now it's in my autocorrect entries. And I will click mark as answered and next. Select the text in the replace field and type TSG. So we're going to do a new one. So delete out what's in there. I'm going to type TSG. And then in that with field, it wants me to type travel.state.gov. And this just makes a cool shortcut because if I was working for somewhere where I have to, like if you want to type your name every single time, you could always create a shortcut that would create your first and last name or something like that. This one's having us replace these words. So all I have to do is type TSG and it will automatically type in travel.state.gov for me. So click add. There we go. Click OK twice to return to exit the autocorrect dialog box. OK. OK. There's my document. I'm going to click mark as answered and go to next. All right, then it says type the following text including the errors as shown. So you have to read this very carefully as you type. All right, update for employee handbook, : we need to add a page that addresses concerns regarding new, oh, I spelled concerns wrong. New and existing tours that may be in countries where advisory warnings have been posted. We also need to ensure all travel directors, and here's that and DTHE, so and the. Now watch it when I hit the space bar. Oh, look, it changed it automatically for me right there. Okay, so where was I? Go back through and the administrative staff. Navigate to the TSG. Here's that other one. I typed in TSG. Now when I hit space, there it changed it to the website for me. website on a monthly basis. We want to reduce any possibilities of potential danger to employees as well as our customers. Period. It is imperative that should anyone hear of any news that we use the TSG, here it is again, so watch that when I hit space, boom, there's travelstate.gov. So the TSG site as a resource immediately, period. All right, and then it wants me to close all documents without saving. So I'll just X out. I want to continue, yes. And that one, X out. And then mark as answered and show results and hit yes. Good job. All right, right back to JasperActive.